Well, hello, my YouTube friends and family. So today I'm going to get up close and personal so you guys can actually see every step I take. So we're going to start out with the Benefit Pour. My pores aren't extremely large, but just in like certain areas. So, and I do like this one. They do have a cheaper version that you can get at Walmart. And it's called Baby Skin. And the tubes are kind of similar because I do have both, but baby skin, actually, somebody with dry skin would do better with it. But me having the oily skin, it makes my skin feel oily. So I do like the Benefit better because it doesn't give me that oily effect. It's one of my favorite products. And then, of course, my e.l.f. I just love this e.l.f. Blemish Control Primer. And today I'm going to try some new products. I even love the smell of this. It smells so good and it feels good. Okay. Sorry about my squeaky chair. It's an old office chair. So, today we're going to go in with a slightly different. I do love my Lancome. This is crazy because I went to Sephora and they gave me a number whenever, you go and you try out their foundation. And I thought this was really interesting. I went to TJ Maxx and I have done a video on this particular foundation. I paid $12.99 for a $55 product, which is the Marc Jacobs one. They had one box sitting behind another box. And I just happened, I passed it like 3 times before I found it. And it was like I was looking at the color because it says bisque medium, and I'm thinking, I know what medium is because I've worn like beige, but I really wasn't sure what bisque actually meant. So I brought it home because I figured, what the heck, I've been wanting to try it. And, because it's a mousse foundation. And of course, the first time I did it, I dug into it a little too much. I had so much coverage. It was awful. Because I kept thinking this is it for $55. But you know what? A little goes a long way because you don't need much. So I brought it home and I figured I would go ahead and play with it. And come to find out, just here the other day, I was actually on the Sephora site just looking up my foundation number, for the, I like checking out just to see what different ones, because like I haven't tried a whole bunch of different foundations at Sephora. Like I haven't tried the Too Faced Born This Way and all, Fenty and all that. I have a Fenty primer, but I haven't tried it out, the foundation out yet. And when I was in getting a facial done, I picked the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. So she was telling me maybe we would do the Fenty next time I come in. So I just happened to look down and I thought, out of curiosity, let's just see what my number matches me up with on the Marc Jacobs. And bisque medium come up. Like, to me, how rare is that to actually find one available just sitting there by itself and it be your match? Because that's what I kept thinking, is there, here I go and I find it, and my luck, it's not my color. And I could not believe that this actually came up as my foundation match color for Marc Jacobs. So I was shocked. But I was also glad because I'm actually trying the color that Sephora would have matched me with. Or did match me with, I should say. So I'm going to leave this here like this for now. But look, it didn't take much. And actually, it looks like I kind of overused it, but I'm not done yet. So next I purchased, and this was regularly from Sephora. This cost $26, and it is the Coconut Eye Primer. I had been wanting to try this to see what it's like. My goal this year was to try out high-end and low-end. And that's pretty much what I did. For 2017, I got to try both. It's got a, kind of like a, I don't know. Might sound crazy, but it almost smells like syrup. That makes any sense, like pancake syrup. Okay, so we got my primer on. And of course, I'm going to use my e.l.f. because I love this. I don't have like a complete set of one particular makeup yet. Like foundation and all of it. So when I do, I'll have to do a full face of that particular brand. Looks good to me. Okay, that's finished. And we're going to go in with, you know, I might just go ahead and use this with my beauty blender instead of a concealer. This has got some good coverage. I love these brushes. I mean, sometimes I do like the sponge blender, but these beauty brushes rock. Okay. So leave that out. And I'm going to go in the waterline with the Avon Glimmer Stick. I don't want to do a wing or anything fancy today. Well, I'm sorry, Uncle Jeffrey. Jeffrey Star says, never pull on your skin. Just use a sponge if you need to. So I'm going to try to take his tips. Because I can't do my waterline without pulling my eye down. So, a tip that came from him. Okay, so that's, you know what? I might just go ahead and do my upper. Just to give it that extra pizzazz. And yes, I'm pulling on my skin, I know. Even though I might be doing some makeup tutorials with eyeshadows and stuff this year, I think I'm going to make 2018 my main goal for skincare. So, now that I've got that done, I'm going to go in with my Lancome powder because I do like to kind of press everything in and set it. because I just think that that turns out to be like the perfect finish. And then I keep forgetting to grab one of these just to get the foundation stuff off my fingers. Yes, it's a habit from the time I started doing makeup as a teenager to wipe my face with my fingers when I'm done. I just do. Okay, so today we're going to go into what I had been wanting for a while, which is a Marc Jacobs palette. And the colors in this are very pretty. Actually, I looked for this at Sephora and they were sold out, so I found it online. This is the one that's called Scandalous. And the colors in it are, let me take the, look how nice that is. You have Hot Pants, At the Office, Cause a Fuss, That's Why, They Call Her, Little Miss, and Scandalous, of course, is this color over here. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with Hot Pants. And then I'm going to corner it with this color here, Little Miss. And then I'm going to lay Scandalous on my lid. I want to try something a little different. I want to mix lights, browns, and looks like almost like a maroon color. We'll see how this turns out. Disaster or not. Okay. So this is going to be my lay down color. My base. I hope you guys can see this clear enough. I don't know if this will. Maybe go in just a little more. There we go. Okay, make sure it's not blurry. Okay, so that's the first one. And then we're going to take the brown color. Ooh, that's really dark. That almost looks like a purple. It's funny how some of the shades look different in the palette than they do on your eyes. And honestly, I think it is a purple. I'll show you here in a second. But that's okay. This will work too. It does. It looks almost like a brown right there. But it's a purple. That's kind of cool. I like surprises. But I do want you guys to see what I'm doing. And I do like to puff it up just a tad bit more because, like I said, you can see where my eyes are hooded when they're open. Slightly. And then I'm going to go in with Scandalous. Oh, these are very beautiful shades. You use very little. You definitely do not want to go into this palette heavy-handed. And then I'm going to grab my clean brush like I always do. I'm going to blend these out into one another. I'm going to go back in with the lightweight color. Kind of tone this down just a tad bit. But I really like these colors, especially blended together. That's really pretty. Okay. And then I'm going to take my shook. What I called it shook for. The YSO. So you guys can see this up close now. This is my favorite mascara so far from 2017. It's just like, wow, effect to me. It's very pretty. Like it. And oops. I am going to pick, I'm really fascinated with this lipstick. This is the Ulta one, and I really love this lip crayon. I really like this. I like the color. Oh, sorry, I forgot to zoom back out so you guys could see it. Look how pretty that is. So you take that and let's see here. Oops. And then we'll take this Oakland light shade and kind of just do a just to give it a spark. I like the shiny lip toppers. This out a little bit. So, yep. Yeah. He gives it just a little bit of that twisted spark on top. I like that. And what else am I missing? Oh. Okay, I'm just dropping everything. Blush. And I think today I'm going to go in with this pink. Whoops, right here. Something a little lighter. I really like this blush palette. I picked this up at TJ Maxx too. This is actually my Morph brush from the Dream collection that I really like. So that will work for that. And then I have my setting spray. And that's it for today. I'm not going to do any, this is my Wet n Wild Photo Focus. And I'm not going to do any, like, wing or anything like that. And this is my look for the day. So there you go, Marc Jacobs. That was fun. That's the first time I've ever tried his products. Never could afford it. But I had a bunch of points up from other stuff, so I was able to get a discount. So that's good. And now I can say I tried it. And I actually do like it. Pretty impressive. This is a really pretty palette. So it must be like a purple. Well, I guess brown wouldn't have made sense because the structure of this palette really isn't set up for like browns. But then I guess I thought it was because you do have these colors here. And that's why I assumed this was brown, but it's actually purple. But it's pretty purple. So there. So anyways, guys, you have a great day. And I'll probably be back with one more video because I got to do my welcome one. And I do love my subscribers because you guys are great. I love checking out your videos and you coming and checking out mine and our little chit chats in the comment sections. You guys have a great day. Mwah.